Oklahoma commit and top 150 player Marcus Wimberly is a heck of a dude. On this show, we're going to talk about his faith, why he committed to Oklahoma, and how Coach Venables said he's going to use him. All that and more on the 5-Star Flex. Marcus, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm living the dream. I appreciate you having me.
Living the dream. Speaking the dream, I know it had to be a dream come true for you to commit to Oklahoma. What was it like in the moment that you knew that you wanted to be a Sooner?
It was awesome. There was a lot of conversations and prayers that had happened prior to making that decision. But just me and my family, the first visit we took there, we really loved it. Coach Hall, the safeties coach there at OU, he did a great job recruiting me. Matter of fact, he came to my school probably about 6 or 7 times before I finally committed, and that played a huge part into it. And so it was really relieving, kind of, to step out of all the recruitment that's going on, everything, and just kind of settle down with a school that I know I'm going to thrive at.
Was Coach Hall the first person that you called?
Uh, actually, actually, Coach Venables.
Oh wow. What
Yes,
was
sir.
his reaction?
It was awesome. He was like, now, Marcus, you've told me before you want to make this official, and so I just want to ask you right now, you still want to do that? I said, absolutely, 100%. And so he was super excited. He was like, let's go, baby, all
Yeah,
in, Boomer Sooner. And
yeah, I
but
love it.
man, it was awesome.
Coach V is a defensive coach. What was his message to you about how he wants to use you in the Oklahoma defense?
Well, they loves my physicality. One thing, two things that really stick out about them is my physicality and my knowledge of the game. I think those are two things that separate me from every other athlete as well, and they love that because the defense they try to run, it's like Coach V said, it's going to be physical and a relentless, suffocating defense. And I love every part, every aspect of that because as a safety, as a physical safety, I'm able to come downhill and knock somebody's head off, and also stay in the back half and pick the ball off anytime it's in the air. And that's what Coach V loves about it. And he said he wants to use me as a kind of a cheetah, and
Mhm.
just however I develop, just continue to use me as a physical aspect on that defense.
Speaking of cheetah, bro, you can really run. When did you know that you were faster than a lot of your peers?
I would say probably from as soon as I could run and hang out with friends, really. I was always the fastest kid on the playground.
Oh no, I love to hear it. So you're from Arkansas. You were at one time committed to Arkansas. How hard was it for you to tell your neighbors and your family, like, hey, I'm leaving the home state and I'm going to Oklahoma?
It was tough. It was really tough. I remember the night I decommitted from Arkansas. I was pretty upset because I felt like I was letting the whole state down and all my friends and family down as well. But I think it was really the best decision for me. And like they wanted me to go to Arkansas, and I still get a little crap from friends and family here and there about it. But no, they're truly happy for me, and it was tough because you grow up and Razorbacks are all you know your whole life.
Hmm.
And matter of fact, you can look up there and kind of see my the drape over my window right there. It says the Razorbacks, but I've had that for years now, and it was tough, but I truly believe that committing to Oklahoma is the right decision for me and where God really wants me to be.
Speaking of being a guy from Arkansas going to Oklahoma, you actually have a member of the secondary that'll be there next year with you in Man Robinson, who's also a safety committed to the Sooners from Arkansas. Do you guys ever talk about how it's going to be to play together next year for the Sooners?
We do, and before he was committed, we still talked about it. We took him on a visit there to the spring game, and
Okay.
I think that was April 23rd, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but we took him on the visit up there, and I was constantly recruiting him. We've kind of been talking here and there quite a bit. He's only 20 minutes down the road from me, so
Okay.
we're pretty close, and it's a really cool deal when Arkansas guys, they get to play in the future at the college level. And because us Arkansas guys, we kind of got a chip on our shoulder because we're not a huge football state like Texas or anything like that. But we can play ball, and we go out there to make a point about it.
How far are you from Norman, Oklahoma?
About 5.5 hours.
So when you make that trip, what's the first place that you always stop into when you visit Oklahoma?
Oh man, probably just a gas station to be honest, just to have a bathroom stop.
Right. But is there anything on campus that you like to be at or that you like to visit?
If it's not my guys at the dorms at Headington Hall, then it's Canes right there on
Okay.
campus.
Okay. Do they have Canes in Arkansas?
They do, yes, sir.
Okay. So Canes is your spot. So if NIL people for Canes, this is your guy. I'm telling you now.
That's right.
Speaking of your guys that are at Oklahoma already, who are some of the guys on the team that you kind of bonded with that you talked to that have kind of helped you kind of figure out how it's going to be when you get to Oklahoma?
Oh man, Makari Vickers, Reggie Powers, Mike Boganowski, Dax Knowles. Those are all guys I've talked to quite a bit, and man, their message to me is like what they preach to you during your recruitment is the same thing you're going to get as a player there. And that's
Mm,
huge to me because like some people preach what they can't uphold, and that's the coach's like motto is they're going to under promise and over deliver, and the players are a testament to that. And that's I'm excited for that because I want to get there and I want to develop into not only an NFL caliber player but a fantastic young man. That's exactly
there
what
we
they're
go.
doing in those young men's lives as well. And so those guys have really they've really encouraged me as well. I'll hit up Reggie Powers and I'll be like, "Hey man, what's some drills I can be working on that you guys are working on?" He'll send me just a whole like album of videos to be working on.
Oh
And
wow.
it's awesome to have that connection already because that's also something that I didn't have at Arkansas. And it just kind of makes you feel like a part of the family early.
Oh man, that's great to hear. You're a guy that as recently as March, you were ranked 547th in the country. Right now, you are a 4-star and a top 150 player. What's all that attention been like since you've got that huge rank, that huge bump in the rankings?
Yes, sir. It's huge, and one thing that I could do is like, I could take all that glory for myself and say that I did that all, but God played the biggest part in it. He blessed me with that talent and that ability, and with this platform, so that I can use it for Him and give Him all the glory and all the honor. Besides that, I didn't do anything but just work hard and trust the process, and just give all my plans to Him. And I think that being ranked top in the top 150 is just a testament to hard work and what God can do in somebody's life.
Amen, brother. All right, so listen, who is Marcus Wimberly off of the field?
I like to tell people all the time, I'm just a normal guy, man. Because sometimes I have people come up to me like, "Hey, Marcus, you mind if I talk to you real quick?" Just because of like, they're nervous of who I am and the platform that I have, and I just tell them, "Man, I'm a normal guy just like you are." And, I enjoy playing pickleball. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Okay.
Pickleball is a huge hobby of mine, riding ATVs and dirt bikes as well. I thoroughly enjoy music, any kind of music. My family and I are very musically inclined. I enjoy playing the piano, the guitar, the bass, the drums, and singing as well. I'm also a part of my worship team at my church, and so it's all such a blessing.
So team karaoke, you're a true freshman, and you gotta sing one song and you gotta win the team over. What song are you singing?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Man, I hate to say it because it's not Christian, but it's one that I can just belt it out. I probably have to go Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My man, Marcus. Marcus, where can everybody find you on social media?
On Twitter, you can find me at Marcus1Wimberly. On Instagram, you can find me at Wimberly.Marcus, and then TikTok, yeah, it's Wimberly.Marcus as well.
I need two things from you before you go. One, I need a message from you to the Oklahoma faithful. And two, I need a boomer sooner.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm working my tail off right now so that when I get over there in Norman, I can put on a show for you guys and bring back another natty to Norman, as well as put on a show, man. And shoot, all I gotta say is two words: Boomer Sooner, baby.
Let's go, man. Marcus, thank you. It's been a pleasure, brother.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.